Welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. Today is all about Blast. As you can see by the yellow jacket, we are on theme, but the Blast Mainnet is scheduled to drop late February, so it is right around the corner, and I believe there is going to be a ton of opportunity to make money. I deeply regret not staking more money into Blast to farm it, although I do think it is going to end up being a whales game, but that doesn't matter. We look past it and we look at the opportunities that are available to us. As usual, nothing in this video is financial advice. Please make sure you do your own research before buying any of these projects. And I want to give a special shout out to Lambo Land, who did help me with a lot of the research for this video. He has been crushing it with the Blast content on Twitter, so definitely go give him a follow. I'll put a link to his profile in the description down below. So first off, where do we even trade Blast NFTs? Good question, Gorilla. I have no idea. But what I am hoping happens is that Blur introduced Blast NFTs to their platform, and then they have some Blast NFT trading rewards for their Season 3 airdrop, which would be really cool for their Season 3 airdrop, but it would drive a ton of volume and hopefully positive price action to a lot of these Blast NFTs. So that's why I'm putting a lot of focus on Blast. I want to be ahead of the game when it comes to knowing all the projects that are coming out, whether it's getting whitelist for them or just stealth mints that I'm going to want to watch and play on the secondary market. So let's start off with some Blast NFTs. Now, the first one, which is getting a ton of hype, is called Blastopians. I feel like whenever a new chain drops, there's always like this character pixelated art that does well, and I definitely think this could be that project. I'm really vibing with the art. I'm also really liking what they're doing for their partnerships. They're making custom art for there. You see Forgotten Ruins, you got Underground, you got Cyberkongs, you got Moonbirds, Memeland. I don't see a Crypto Gorilla collab art piece, even though we did collab, just saying, but I like this little touch when projects do this. It is really cool, and these pieces look really good. Now, beyond just their art, they're going to have a staking mechanism, and they will be redistributing 100% of the dev Blast airdrop rewards that they're going to receive back to their stake NFT holders. How much money is that going to be? We have no idea, but it's definitely a good incentive to get people to take their NFTs off of the exchange from being listed and just stake them onto their platform. We also already have the mint details for their NFT. Here you see it's going to be a collection of 5,000 pieces. You're going to be able to mint 2 if you have whitelist, and it's going to be a mint price of 0.03 ETH. I miss the days when these types of projects were like 0.007, you know, during the whole degen run waves that we used to get between different cycles, but it is what it is. If you own a Creed Alpha Pass, which is the group that's behind this NFT, you're going to be able to mint 4 for a mint price of 0.02, as well as get 1 for absolutely free. So I like this project. It is definitely getting a lot of attention, and I would recommend getting whitelisted for it. Next on the list, we have Blast Runners, which is a fully on-chain game that is going to be launching day 1 of Blast Mainnet. Now, we will be minting the bosses, which can be staked to earn their credit token, and you're going to be able to use the credit token to get workers. There's 20,000 workers total, and you could stake 3 workers per boss. Now, the supply of the boss is 4,500. There's also going to be 500 edge runners that are mintable during their Genesis mint, and 2,000 edge runners that are mintable when you're minting a worker, so you can get lucky and hit an edge runner. And if you're familiar with games like Wolf Game, where you have the sheep and the wolf, and the wolves can steal stuff, it's very similar, where if you have an edge runner staked, you're able to steal other people's NFTs. So we're not going to dive into all the details in this video. I will be dropping a thread on my Twitter account next week going into the details. If you want to check them out for yourself, they do have a white paper on their website. You could also see the art for the different characters, so the bosses, edge runners, and workers. But the part you guys are going to care about is they do have an application to get whitelist for this project on their website. I will link that in the description down below. Next on the list, we have Sekai Glory, who are building an anime trading card game for your mobile device. I actually already have access to their beta, and I tried it out for myself. I really enjoy the game. It's an auto battler trading card game, so you build your deck and then it auto battles against other players. Now, this is not going to be a regular NFT NFT mint where there's 5,000 supply and you get whitelist and you go mint. The cards themselves are the NFTs. So you're going to be able to buy card packs as well as earn cards by playing matches, leveling up, and then it's like a gacha system. You can get lucky and hit a super rare card, and that card is an NFT. So maybe somebody's going to pay a lot of money to get it. Now, the other thing I noticed while playing this game is if you click on top, there is something that shows a glory token. So it does seem like they're going to have their very own token. I'm assuming this is going to be a play and earn game, and then you earn the token in the game and you're able to buy card packs with the token. So more than the NFTs, since it's not like a regular mint, I think the token is what's going to interest a lot of person, unless they're collecting rare cards to put in their deck. Then they'll probably be interested in both. Now, with this project, a lot of people are supporting it because of who is behind it. There is one of the founders of Juni. You got the Kaiju team, you got Azuki team, you got Ren, who I recently did a podcast episode with, and you also have notable people like Dingaling as well as Grail publicly supporting this project. So this is definitely one that I'm excited for. Like I said, I already have the beta, so I have already been playing it, and I look forward to their main launch. Next up, we have Blast Sniperz, who apparently are building their very own sniping tool, which if that works and it's legit and everything, that is very cool. And a lot of people are going to be looking to use that on Blast, especially for sniping meme coins. And this is definitely a project I'm seeing on a bunch of people's list. The one piece of FUD, I did hear about this. If you look at their followers, here you have Beans. I think Azuki's even follows this. Zagabond, you got a ton of notable Azukis like Elena and Manny, Fetty, Shotgun, a bunch of notable people follow it, and that is because this is a very old account. If you look at the date it was created, it is back from July 2022. And this used to be an Azuki account called Red Bean Coffee. I think it was some like Azuki podcast or Spaces or something. So that did cause them to get a little bit of FUD. To me, that's not the biggest red flag. A ton of projects do this. It allows you to start off with a following. It allows you to have a ton of notable people already following your account. So I get why they do it, but I think it did hurt them a little bit than if they started off fresh. So it doesn't hurt to get whitelist. Again, if they're building a great sniping tool, perfect. A lot of people are going to use it, but just keep that in mind. Next up, we have two different projects that I really don't have much info on them. They actually have some quite similar art. I feel like, so this one is called New Blast City. The next one we're going to talk about is called Bac. And then we had Blast Runner that we spoke about, that on-chain game. I feel all these projects on Blast are just going for this like cyberpunk type of art. I don't know what it is about Blast that's making people go cyberpunk, but that's just how it is. Now, I can't get into the Discord. It's like a wait list. I need a code. I do know they have an application on their website, so I'm going to link that in the description down below if you want to apply to New Blast City. I really like the art. I wasn't trying to dunk on it. Like, I like the vibe that they're going for, and if the team is watching this, reach out. I would love to talk to you guys. And then the other one that I said looks similar is Bac Games. Same thing. If you look on their website, like, there's no info. All these tabs just have coming soon. But if we look on their Twitter, they do have a partnership with Ultiverse, and there is even speculation that people who have exposure to this ecosystem are going to get exposure to the Ultiverse token. No idea if that's true, but it's pretty bullish if it is. Next on the list, we have Blast Penguins, which, just like some of the other projects, is getting a ton of attention. There's a lot of notable followers. Same thing if you look to the account, 2021. So another one of these repurposed accounts that has been rebranded to start off with a big following and have a lot of people follow it. I think people vibe with the art. Like, it's these cute penguins, right? Pudgies right now are doing really well, so penguins are also going to do well. Now, they do have a white paper. They are trying to do a lot. I can't see it in the white paper here, but I did hear that they want to do like their own wallet and their own decks and their own DEX tools. That sounds like a lot. Like, that's weird. If they have that ambition, great. If they're actually saying they're going to do it, like, that's a lot. Maybe start slower, build your community, all that. They also mentioned that they're going to have their own token called the Peng token, which they're going to airdrop. I also did see that they're going to be airdropping 50% of their Blast rewards, the developer rewards, back to their holders. So it could be that they airdrop a ton of stuff. Some people are sus about this project. Just like I said, they repurposed the account. They are promising a lot of stuff. So again, it doesn't hurt to get whitelist. Just please, with all these projects, do your own research, but with this one too, do your own research. Like, no hate against the project. You know, I'm just being transparent about what you guys are doing. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to go follow Lamboland on Twitter. Thank you again for helping me with the research for this video. video. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching another Crypto Gorilla video. Peace.